All right, Josie
Hello.
and Elliot
Hi.
Abbott. These are two of my favorite recent Oli grads. Yay!
That's
We love St. Olaf.
We do love St. Olaf.
Okay, so we're gonna do this as a little bit of a Q&A. So we'll start with you, Elliot.
Okay.
When someone said, if somebody were to say to you, "I am going to St. Olaf," how would you react?
I think you're gonna have I would think they were gonna have an amazing time. It's a great community. So many eclectic, interesting people from all over the world. Just a really, everybody says it about their school, but it really does have an incredibly tight-knit community. And I have made so many lifelong friends there. And I didn't even go into it like super pumped. I was like, maybe I don't know, maybe this isn't my place. Maybe I should have gone to a big school and joined a frat. But I had the best time ever. And I think you're going to meet a ton of lifelong friends if you're open to it. So
Fantastic.
I'd be pumped for them.
Josie, 3 words to describe St. Olaf.
Oh, 3 words to describe St. Olaf. Dude, I'm gonna say warm. Kind of back to the community thing. I'm gonna say warm. I'm gonna say, it kind of feels like a mom word, but like very joyful. Very joyful place.
Joyful.
Joyful?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, right?
Yeah, it's pretty joyful.
Yeah. And I'll go with more joyful and
We're making a video.
we're making a video about St. Olaf.
Say your last word.
And like more joyful, and I'm like forgetting all my adjectives in life, and happy.
Happy.
Which feels, I don't know, the same as joyful, but
Okay, so for new incoming freshmen, what key piece of advice would you give? We'll start with you,
Okay.
Elliot.
I think don't latch on to people and groups of friends just because you're really lonely and don't know anyone, because that's natural. And obviously you want to have people to hang out with, but I think people kind of get stuck maybe freshman year with a group of friends that aren't really their people just because they really don't want to be alone. And it's okay to take a minute to find the people that you really like. And I think what you should do is not attach yourself right away to the first people you meet, but do get involved in things that interest you, so you can come across people that maybe are going to be really like-minded, and you can really maximize your chances of running into people that you really like. So get involved and meet a lot of people, but also don't be so afraid to be alone or be scared or not know where you fit in, that you kind of force yourself to spend time with people you don't like that much, or you kind of know they're not quite what you want, because in the end you'll be happier if you can kind of wade through that first period of not knowing where you belong, and then I promise you'll figure it out. So that's what I would say.
How about you, Josie? First year best advice. Best thing you
Yeah.
did your first year
Ooh.
for success.
Well, Elliot's thing about like getting involved and meeting as many people as you can is really real. There's, more or less every type of person at St. Olaf. You'll absolutely find your people. I'd say best thing I did my first year is kind of related to that. I tried to find connections in all different types of places on campus. Like I was in the dance company, so I had all my dancing friends, and I met a bunch of people through one of my class programs, and and making sure that you have like connections around campus is a very easy thing to do at St. Olaf. It actually comes very naturally, but you have to kind of take the initiative to do it. But people are ready. The whole culture of the campus is primed and ready to for you to get the most out of it.
Go ahead. Sorry.
Yeah, and then when professors or other students, bring something up, like an opportunity, a broad class for an interim, a club that's being started. There's every club imaginable there. Like, try it once. If you don't like it, you don't like it, and you do something different. But
okay, so next question.
Yeah.
What were each one of you name a favorite class?
Oh.
Well, it's hard.
Why is it hard?
There's a lot of it's famous for having really good teachers in a lot of departments. Like St. Olaf is really, you have small classrooms and you have teachers, at least in my experience, and then I would say in most people's, you have teachers that really care about what they do, and they're really great. So
Yeah.
So it's hard to narrow it down to
Super
just
I would
one.
pick a Spanish. You know, I had like my favorite Spanish teacher. I don't know if you are into Spanish. That's what I majored in. Her name was Maggie Broner. She taught a lot of amazing classes.
Means a lot that you remember her name.
Yeah, we know.
Which
We
is
were
awesome.
super tight.
Because you graduated, what, 4 years ago?
2019 with
5 years
no,
ago.
4 years ago.
4 years ago right now.
Yeah, and how about you, Josie? Favorite teacher? Favorite class?
Favorite? Well, so I
Favorite something?
Yeah, I majored in psychology, and I got to do an off-campus interim class, a J-term class in Colorado on environmental psychology with one of my favorite professors, Donna McMillan. That class is amazing. We lived basically in Rocky Mountain National Park for the month.
Oh, that sounds amazing.
Yeah, studying how being in.
Can I go do that?
Yeah, it's awesome. It's so good. Yeah, so Donna McMillan is an incredible psychology professor. But actually, like Elliott's saying, the entire psychology department is, as is.
I also did art in the Bahamas.
Oh, that's a
You
good
should
one.
do that
Oh, nice.
Yeah, and then.
That was a
and
banger.
I also took a philosophy class on space and time, which ended up being like almost like a philosophical physics class, which was really fun, even though it sounds
A lot of
nuts.
cool classes. You
Lot
have
of
the
cool
interim
classes.
period, which is January.
Yeah.
You take one class for a month. There's a lot of like crazy, interesting things that you wouldn't think of that are taught then.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
But then
Yeah,
during a normal semester, I also took an entire English class on crime fiction.
There
And
you
we just
go.
read Agatha Christie and spy novels
Oh,
for
fantastic.
an entire semester. It was
All right,
great.
key advice for dealing with winter.
Oh,
I was a big fan of living on campus. Well, you're going to do that automatically. 'cause you're a
Yeah, and you
freshman.
guys are coming from northern Vermont. Let's
Yeah.
just remember that. But what's your key advice?
have your really
remember,
good jacket.
remember that it ends.
Remember
you
that
know?
it ends. It does end, and actually, spring in Minnesota is really beautiful.
It
so
is.
once you get
Yeah.
through the winter, and the winter can be nice. I mean, it'll get really cold. So I think having it sounds so obvious, but having like a really trusty jacket. I have a friend who was coming from Houston and thought she could get through an entire winter with just like a thin leather jacket. And before a polar vortex hit, I had to drive her
It's
to
really
get
cool.
a new
Try
jacket.
to embrace like the cozy,
Yeah.
hibernation vibe.
Yeah,
You know what I
Minnesota-
mean? Like you're hunkering down. It's getting dark really early. Drink a lot of like hot drinks with your
Yes.
friends.
Favorite off-campus place?
Goodbye Blue Monday Cafe.
Yeah, that's probably the same for me.
Yeah.
It's like you'll go. I mean, it's like
Yeah.
it's like the coffee shop that everybody loves.
Right.
All
There's
right.
also
Been there
another
forever.
one,
Awesome.
It's just got a
Favorite place to eat in town?
bagel place.
Yeah,
What's that bagel place
Tandem
called?
Bagels.
I like that one.
Yeah, Tandem Bagels.
Alright.
There's also a cupcake and cake store called Cakewalk.
But town
Really
is
good.
going to town is a little bit of a commitment from Olaf. It's a
Oh, is
slight,
it?
It's a good walk, but it's down a
probably,
hill.
Probably a 25-minute
Oh,
walk.
a
Yeah.
hill.
20-minute
So you have to
walk.
be a mountain goat, basically.
Well, it's St. Olaf sits on the top of like the only
On the
hill
way
in
there, it's
Minnesota.
not
Yeah.
too bad.
So you gotta
Yeah.
commit, yeah. But it's
the
fun.
walk home is
Yeah.
Yeah, you just
Okay.
embrace the walk, like you embrace the winter.
I spent a lot of time I spent most of my time on campus.
Yeah,
freshman
that's
year,
a really
'cause I had
common
no
thing.
car and like two
Yeah.
friends. and
Yeah.
My freshman year, I had Elliot's car.
Yeah, that was BS, man. You
All right,
you had it
siblings.
easy.
Siblings.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Attention.
Sorry.
Okay, you guys are awesome. Any parting words of advice for our young friend Trevor here?
Oh, have a great time there. It is a really
Yeah, I
fun
mean-
place. It's a quirky place, but it is a very welcoming place. Like even if there are down moments, which there will be, there is for everybody at college. Like you'll find your spot, you'll find your people. They're out
Right.
there, and know that really everyone is on your side. We're kind of cold New Englanders sometimes, but the Minnesotan culture is really
People are
strong there.
friendly.
Really friendly.
And
People
everyone
wanna help
else,
you.
like, you're gonna go and you're gonna be freaking out because you don't know anybody,
Mm-hmm.
and it's so scary. Everyone else is like that too, and it's like you shouldn't.
Everybody's going through the
don't
same
get
thing.
there and feel like you're supposed to
Yeah.
know what the hell's going on. Like it's
Yeah.
hard and it's lonely at first, and it's like, oh my god, what do I do? And just
Right.
lean into that. It's gonna be fine. You're gonna meet amazing people. You're gonna have an awesome time.
You'll
You
meet
guys are the best.
Yeah.
Thank you so
All
much.
right.
Josie and Elliot, I've known since they were wee little kids.
Yeah.
That's
And
right.
I believe every word that comes out of their mouth.
Yeah.
Okay.
You're gonna have a great time.
Great.
Thanks, you guys.
Yeah.
Bye.
Take care. Bye.